This podcast is dedicated to the teaching of the Master Lee. For almost all people, Bruce Lee was only a star in martial arts movies, but they forget that Bruce Lee was also a writer. He was also, in fact, in his field, a philosopher. He was influenced by Taoism and also other philosophies, but not only from Oriental philosophies, also from Occidental. And the fact is that even in martial arts, he was not only a follower, he created a new path, a new way, maybe a no way, with no limitation. And in fact, when we read his book about Kung Fu, which is considered for Bruce Lee as a philosophical art of self-defense, we can see that the structure of the book, the introduction, even the drawings are from him, and everything has a special mentation. The idea for Lee, for Master Lee, was that every movement has a flowing continuity without any dislocation. So this point is rather different with the classical, because in reality it's not an opposition between forces, it is in fact the complement of the initial force. So he tried to find a way, a new way, which used harmony, and even the opponent is used in this harmonic way in a rather different way from the classical. Why? Because the idea of Bruce Lee was that even when we get an impact, a conflict, we have to try to defend and to attack at the same time. And it's quite different and maybe impressive for some of you, because the idea was before him, you have an attack, you have a defense, and for Bruce Lee, the idea was to do the two things at the same time. So he uses many martial arts in many different fields. In fact, not only in the same pattern, many patterns. And he made, in fact, an unification, and he kept only the essence. So he removed from his art every detail. And for that reason, his Do was more balanced, more harmonic, and in fact sharper. Why? Because it used only simplicity. So everything is made to do something which is simple. No dislocation. You use the force of the opponent to create something, a new impact, and in fact you have a spontaneous answer to his question. So the idea for Bruce Lee was to use in an effective way the theory of yin-yang. So I recommend to you to read more his own work, not the writings about Bruce Lee, but his work, because it's crucial, it has deep foundation, and we can see that his mind was a mind of a master.